Stop from Rydell. Stop. Blocks breakout pass. Keep the Vipers on the move for the time being. Petersen tries to drag around one. Doesn't get it. Vipers take it away. That'll be Goddard on the move. Takes the puck, sends it around the edge. Over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will keep that going. The Vipers have it at center. Floored. Had it for a moment, taken away by the Vipers. McKay will pick it up at center ice and will move it forward on her own. Keeps it going. Williams. Out to Floored. Floored got it toward the net, taken away by one of the Vipers before we can get a shot off. Over to Yoon. Yoon now moving across the blue line. Looks for a pass. Sends it to Floored. Floored on the shot, just off to the right-hand side. Yoon taken down behind the net, but she tried to recover it. Gross. Back intended for Floored just before she crossed into the neutral zone. Gingras. Forward to Yoon. Yoon keeps that going. Yoon will stay out with Gingras. Floored comes off and on comes Savage. Gingras there. Savage gets that across the blue line. Gingras was on the right side. Chases that down behind the net where the Vipers have it. Savage stops the breakout pass. Gets the puck toward the goalkeeper. And here we go. Myers. Savage across the blue line. McLaughlin and Petersen out. Maurice. Rydell. Wanted to get that to Myers with Petersen. Vipers take it away. And with 10 seconds left, it's in the Bears zone. Vipers set up for a shot. Save 3-day. The whistle stops the clock with 0.8 of a second left. Vipers on the faceoff. Tied up, and that'll end the first period. So scoreless after one, although with an unfortunate string of injuries for the Vipers. Looks like one broken wrist and somebody went into the boards a little hard. So tie game after one. See you for the second. Yes, that's a wise move. It's good. It's good. You know,
They did. Yes, they did. I think it's going to happen.
Yes.
These refs are not big on calling penalties.
No, they're not.
He's hooking it and everything. So,
Yeah.
hello?
Yeah. No, no, no. You know, why call it if you don't need to?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome back to the second period. Opening shot of that from the stick of Abigail Petersen. Save. Those of you watching at home, yes, I know the black line is annoying. Unfortunately, to move the camera down would get in the way of some of the spectators for the Vipers. So, unfortunately, we have to deal with what we have to deal with. Petersen through the circle. Vipers take it away. Petersen has that at the corner, looks for a pass, tries to find it, gets tied up. McGinnis and Petersen and McLaughlin come off. Williams. McGinnis sends that. Gross picks it up behind the net, moves it over to the far corner. Floored to McKay in front of the net. Gross was there to make hay with it, but it was swept away at the last tenth of a second. McKay on the backhand, shot, floored in the corner, tries to sneak it over to McKay, who was waiting behind the net. McGinnis. And that should and does come back as an icing. We'll come all the way back here. Gingras around one, tries to sneak it. Not that time. Savage. Over to Culinary, back at center ice. Rydell. Taken away. That's Culinary getting it forward to Gingras. Gingras now across the blue line, tries to sneak it through the feet. Comes to the bench for line change. Out will come McLaughlin. Or on will come McLaughlin, depending on how you want me to phrase it. Rydell wins the better part of that interaction. Culinary hits Savage. Back to Culinary. Back to Savage. McLaughlin. Looks to get it to Savage. Feels like I'm saying Savage a lot. This is getting involved. And now Myers and Petersen are out. Petersen picks up her own deflection for a second. It's taken away. Just couldn't quite get the bounce of it. Petersen will chase it forward. Gets it. From the circle. Shot. Goes off to the left. Petersen tries to tip it up for a second. Didn't quite work that time. Gets it. Tries to backhand it. Goaltender has to respect it, cover it. 10:36. 35, I suppose, remaining in the period. There we go. Alkins, forward. Just off to the right of the net. Picked up in the corner by Growth. Vipers will pick that back up. Back to Alkins again. Intended for Flord, just a little ahead of her. Ford wanted to move that forward to Gross. He was on the move. Ends up with McGinnis. McGinnis just behind Gross. Gross will chase that into the corner. Vipers tried to move it back. It ends up with Godard. Shot very high by Godard. Flord wanted that puck taken away by the Vipers. It was just closer. Godard now moves across. Has it clean. Around one, around two. Tries to get it around three. Elkins. Yum. On the back with Elkins as she goes into the corner with one of the Vipers. Picked off. Centering pass taken away. That'll become Emma Gross's. Gross across the blue. Sends it toward the net. New defenseman. Looks like the beginning of a forward change as well. Culinary taken into the boards. That one draws the hand. We'll see what the call is. Roughing on the Vipers. Bears will leave the forward set. McKay gets it back to the corner. Almost gets to Savage. Vipers have it for the moment. Culinary. McKay. That'll go long. And so we'll have Myers, McLaughlin, Petersen, Rydell, Maurice. A murderer's row. Maurice. Cross intended for Rydell. Petersen. Petersen on the shot. Save. Maurice tries to sneak it toward the far post. Myers back to Rydell. Rydell to Maurice, taken away by the Vipers. Petersen on the back check, gets it forward to McLaughlin. Ends up with Maurice. Maurice electing to send it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking for a centering pass. Rydell on the shot. Myers tied up. Rydell looking for pass. Finds it in Petersen. Petersen attracting a lot of attention. Keeps it going. McLaughlin still on. Shot. Pad. McGinnis almost finds Gross. Gross is still trying to take it away from the Vipers. Vipers make the turn. Come across the blue line. Drive toward the net. Centering pass. Stop. Ends up with Flord. Clean entry into the zone. Intended for Gross. Just a little behind her. Vipers pick it up to the center. Yoon gets it from the guard up to Gross. Gross now at the circle. Pearl. Look for backhanded pass. That'll go long, and it'll be up to Claire McKay. And Ella Williams finishes what Claire McKay started. Ford gets to Flord. Flord tries to tap in Yoon. Flord again. Up the boards. Pair is on a change. Out is Gingras and Culinary. Now with Yoon making that set complete. Centering pass intended for Gingras. Covered and stopped. 4:36 remaining in the second period. The circle. Savage tried to get it to Gingras. Just taken away at the last second. Vipers on a breakout. Turnover. Murray sends it back. Vipers pick it up. Savage picks up the pass, sends it across the blue line, hits the goalkeeper. Glove. Keeper holds on to it. 4:14. Picks off. Won by the Bears. Maurice sends it across to Rydell. Rydell moves it toward the net. Gingras tries for a tip on the backhand. Keeper was wise to it. 4:05. Savage tries for the tie-up. Vipers end up with it this time. Rydell will send that all the way around. Gingras forward intended for Culinary. Oh, dig out there. Vipers end up for the puck for the moment. Vipers attempt breakout. Get it across the blue line, but it ends up with Rydell, who hits Culinary and moves it across the blue line. Now back behind the goal line again. Bears send out Petersen, McLaughlin, and Myers. Myers across to Petersen. He squeezes it just at her feet. The setup was good. The intention was right. Myers kicks it forward, gets to Petersen. Petersen tries to drag around one, just too fast to stick. Back to Elkins. Elkins toward the net. And that'll come back. Myers kicks it to Petersen. Petersen just loses it off the back end of the stick. Elkins intended again for Petersen. Godard. Godard centering pass taken away. Ends up back with McLaughlin. McLaughlin toward Petersen. Petersen had it. It gets loose. She keeps it loose out of the glove of the keeper. Godard tied it up for a second. Vipers. Elkins has it after the breakout pass. Petersen will send it across the blue line. Bears beginning of a forwards change. That'll come back to Friday. We'll buy time. 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the second period. Vipers. First significant time in the offensive zone in what feels like the entire period. Back to McKay. Back up to Gross. McKay. Entering pass taken away by Williams. Then Gross. Gross. He's got floored. Gross tries for the shot. Glove save by the keeper with exactly 1 minute remaining in the second period. And that'll bring out Yun Culinary and Gingras. Rydell and Maurice behind them. Maurice, Rydell. Looks like one of the Vipers got a piece of it. Rydell manages to keep that going. Ends up with Yoon. Yoon. And here come the Vipers again. 28 on 28. Ours ends up with the better of it. For the moment, centering pass taken away by Friday. Yoon. Vipers take it. 30 seconds now remaining in the period. Maurice. Centering pass. Rydell. Yoon. Or sorry, Culinary. Fingers. 15 seconds. Fingers facing to the corner. Culinary will have it in the opposite corner. Backhand to Yoon. Yoon shoots. It's loose. Fingers is there. Poking it. Not that time. 2 seconds now. Vipers. Murray stopped that from turning into anything if it even had the time. So, scoreless after two. We'll see you back for the third.
They get the better. Yeah. Our two girls are playing really, really well today. Wow.
I like that combo.
That's a combo. Ooh. If I stand on this side, we're gonna go.
Something's got to give, right?
I know. How are we doing in third period? How are we doing in third period? All right.
When we're playing even, I think they tend to rise to the occasion. But when they're up, they're like, oh, it's easy now.
This is yours here.
Yeah. Great girls trying to break the thing. Yeah.
Let's go, Polar Bear!
Welcome back to the third. Fires up with Savage and McLaughlin. Savage looks like she's rotating through lines. This must be the third line for the third period. So here we go. Centering pass. Shot. Not quite that time for the Vipers. Elkins ties up that player. Savage will have it behind the net. And away we go. New line. McGinnis on the ice, along with Plord. McKay Goddard switching out. McLaughlin off. Emma Gross on. She's the one chasing it down into the corner. Breakup pass interrupted by McKay. McKay tries to move that forward. It'll be a loose puck. McGinnis was there. Plord tied up 2-for-1, still commanding their respect. Breakout pass taken away. McKay around a couple. Tries to get it to Gross. That was Gross. I thought it was Plord for a second. McKay has it at the blue line, sends it back to Williams. Williams moves it forward, finds the open lane to Plord. Plord forced to her backhand, makes the cut and the pass. Gross there almost gets it in. No ice called. Williams will chase that down along with one of the Vipers. McKay behind the net. Yoon out now for center. To Gross. Gross just behind Yoon. Picked up by the Vipers at center ice. Pass is broken up by the defense of the Bears. And just sneaks in. So, like that, 1-0 in favor of the Vipers. Bears leaving the forwards on the ice. Be Rydell. Forward to Yoon. Yoon to Culinary. Culinary. Little turn. Puck goes up and it goes in for the third. Josie Yoon getting our first goal of the season. Ties it up for the Polar Bears. Just like that, tie game again. 1-1. Savage on the center. Gets it to Petersen. Petersen out to the left, tries to drag her on one, manages to keep it moving. Behind the net, looking for a pass. Gets it back to Maurice. Maurice sets it up over to Rydell. Rydell on the shot. Goes loose. That'll be McLaughlin. Centering pass. Intended for Savage. Loose. Oh, she was almost there. Sends it back. Finds Petersen. Petersen sends it up the middle. Wanted to get it to Rydell. Vipers take it away. Savage will chase it back. Centering pass taken away by Maurice. Not letting that one happen again. Maurice has it again. Maurice hits Petersen. Petersen takes around one, or tries to. She'll take it to the corner. McGinnis out, along with Elkins, floored, Gross. Gross looks to Floored. Floored will try to keep it moving. Almost has it. Vipers against Elkins, not that time. Bedard manages to get back, and we've got a little extracurricular going on the back check. Bedard setting up in front of the net. Good defense. Gross over on the boards. Sorry, over on the boards. Bedard up along the glass. Back to Bedard. We'll try this again. Bedard. Puck got caught in the snow. Ends up with Lord. Yoon. Yoon looking for her second. Yoon up. Dangerous little fall. Fortunately, no one's hurt. Polinari blocks the pass to the point. That'll go long. Ends up near the keeper. Gingras is chasing that down. And it's looked. Go in. Puck not covered. Gingras snips it out. Sends it to the back of the net. 2-1 Polar Bears. Petersen, Savage, Myers out with McKay and Williams. Petersen has it, sends it. Petersen to Savage. 3 for the Bears. Savage playing a little soccer in addition to hockey. Williams intended for Savage. That will probably come back as an icing. No, touch just across the red line. Myers sniffs that out. Williams. Petersen's on the bench. Out comes Growth. And that'll go out of play. 8:24 in this now 3-1 game. Maurice. Rydell. Maurice. Sneaks it, gets the shot that goes off slightly to the right. Rydell sneaks out the pass, tries for backhand, gets knocked over. Vipers end up with it for the moment. Maurice. That time it goes to the left. Next time it'll go straight through right over the side and into the back of the net. At least that's what I'm choosing to believe. Vipers end up with a battle. Culinary. Back to Maurice. Back and forth behind the net. Elkins containing two Vipers. A shot from the point goes off to the left, bounces off of one. I believe that was Maurice who sent that long. That'll be Gingras chasing that down. Gingras, see who got number 2. Vipers on the move. Bedard interrupts the plan. Yoon, Gingras, Culinary, so many people near it, end up with the Vipers. They have it across the blue line, and it's an odd man rush. Elkins. Bedard has it, stops it from going into the back of the net, and gets it across the blue line. Culinary thought she had a piece of it, almost did. Bedard will take that across the blue line, across center. Straight through 2, gets it almost, well, he gets the puck back one, but not under her control. McLaughlin out now, along with Petersen and Myers. Myers at it once, it takes one down. McKay, backhand, sneaks it almost in. It's loose in front of the net, and there's a call coming up on somebody for interference. That'll be on the Vipers. Wasn't sure. There was a whole lot of scrambles in front of the net. So Bears will have a minute 30 to convert this power play. Petersen gets it back to Williams. Williams across to McKay. McKay hammers it. It goes loose. Petersen's there. Tries to sneak it across. It's loose. Still loose. And it's back to Williams. Williams, shot. The keeper's without the stick. Williams across to McKay. McKay down. Loose. Covered. Maybe. No. Still loose. Petersen has it. Petersen feeds it. Tries to get it to Williams. Still no stick for the keeper. It's loose in front of the net again, going into the corner. Petersen has to contend with the goalkeeper stick. Goalkeeper still hasn't taken it. Williams now. Shot fired into the glove, loose at the floor. Yeah, lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. Maurice. McGinnis, back to Maurice, back to McGinnis. Intended for Savage. We'll come back to Maurice off the redirect. Shot loose. I think that may have gone off of Gross's stick. Either way, this one will come loose and it'll be up to Maurice, who wisely doesn't overcommit. Maurice takes away the shot. It's into 3 days glove. 15, 14 seconds left on the power play with 4:29 left in the 3-1 game. Rydell. The gross angle of incidence, not that time equaling the angle of reflection. McGinnis. Oh, head dodge. Shot goes off to the left and behind the net. Maurice. Yoon. That goes up. She just loses sight of it for a second. Viper's there. Under 4. Gross. Gross tries to sneak it through the knees. 340. Elkins leaves it for Goddard. Goddard. Well, fake. Sneaked it up over the blue. Goddard wanted to get it to Elkins, just a little too far in front of her. Elkins has it. That'll move. Gets to Gingras. Gingras hitting Polinari. Polinari. Just a little too much power on that. Ends up with Gingras. Gingras trying for a second. An attempted head hit doesn't work. Elkins on the move. Hooked. Nope, not that time. No, none of that calling. Goddard, Culinary coming to the bench. Out comes Williams and Petersen. Williams intended for Petersen. He has it. Gets it over to Myers. Myers to Gingras. And in. That's how you move the puck. Gingras with 2 goals on the day. Petersen with, I believe, 2 assists. Myers getting her first assist as well, I believe, on the game. And that'll come back. The Mom Brigade waving off lest they change the luck. Wave high, Mom Brigade. Got way over top. And that'll hit the net. Williams sends it around to McKay. McKay moves it forward to McLaughlin. Petersen will chase that down. Will there be enough energy? No. Too much rotation. Petersen has it at the corner. Takes it away for the moment. Kicks it forward. Tries to anyway. Viper send that back. Now less than 2 minutes. McKay across to Williams. Williams looks for pass. Finds it in McKay. McKay will move that up. McLaughlin. Gross out for her. Petersen will now switch out. Presumably that will be the last we see of that line. Gross. Looked like she wanted a wraparound. Keeps it. Across the blue. No, not across the blue. Under the blue. Back in. Sends it over to Savage. Savage looking for her second on the day. Not that time. Maybe next time. Williams. Feeds. Loose down on the ice. Back and forth. Goalie not happy with Emma Gross. "101." I'm sure it was nothing but loving and encouraging words all around. Friendly banter. Good job, everybody. Rydell on the shot goes off to the right. Vipers. Dodger on one. Get it across the blue. Not quite to the center. Yoon ends up with it. And that'll be offside. Or if we go with a major league theme, just a bit offside. Maurice. Rydell. Rydell gets across the blue line. Takes a shot. That'll go off to the right. 37 seconds left in this game. Molinari. Rydell. Gingras behind the net now with 20 seconds left in the game. Molinari. Loose. Gingras in the corner. Sends it back. Ends up with Molinari. Molinari to Yoon. Yoon tries to set. Takes the shot. Wasn't an ideal placement on the stick, but hey, you took the effort. 6 seconds now to Molinari. Molinari backhanded pass intended for Yoon. Didn't quite make it there, and that ends the game. So, Bears on a 4-1 win over the North Shore Vipers. Thanks for sticking with us through some technical difficulties. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. We sure did. It's always nice to win. We'll see you back in a couple weeks for some game action. In the meantime, have a great week and a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah, loved seeing that one. Our girls do not suck at hockey. Yeah. Well done, Bears. See you back, everyone who's still watching.